the Education Committee, meeting. We do have a quorum, and then we have a set of minutes before you for your review and approval.
Make a motion to approve.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, same like sign. I would like to turn the meeting over now to, Deputy Director Mickey Hall.
Thank you, Ms. Stafford. Dr. Wright's not here tonight. She, if you remember, she won Tennessee Superintendent of the Year, so she's at the conference where she's at the National Superintendent of the Year Award. So, that's where she's at tonight. I handed out a budget amendment to you. One I emailed to you, you had two line items at the bottom that was in the $34,000 range. Those need to be deleted off, so this is a corrected amendment. I don't need to make that budget amendment for those two line items, so. That dropped the amount, but the overall, the biggest part of this budget amendment is covering the administrative staff for Greenville High School. Starting that, we do have a lot of itinerant teachers who move around between schools a lot. The travel is higher this year, so that's one. And then CTE is moving money to buy computers for a visual art class. Is the $10,000, and the money, this money is moving around within the teacher line item, so it's not any new money, it's just moving money within the general purpose school fund budget.
How many, assistant principals will be in the school?
Three.
Okay, one principal?
Yes.
It's always one principal, right?
Yes. There'll be three the first year, and then as they grow, they'll learn the fourth one.
How many do you put per student, I guess? How many students per principal? Or per assistant principal?
Usually it's one per grade level,
Boys, okay.
at a minimum.
Okay.
Not really actually have one extra one because they're above 2,000 students. So, and we have our staffing meetings next week for all of our schools and looking at their projections and course requests and everything. So we'll do that next week.
How many students do you project in the new school when you do? Do you know that?
The numbers we have right now, it'll be around 12 to 25.
And that will lessen Mount Juliet by that amount, or?
No, because Mount Juliet is losing those kids, but they're picking up kids from Central.
Gotcha.
So, if I remember right, Central and Mount Juliet was ending up around 1,450, and then Lebanon still ended up about 1,700.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Are there any further questions for Mr. Hall? And then in the audience, are there any further questions for Mr. Hall?
We did have one comment, this is from Dr. Wright, that we'd like to put in the minutes, Mike doesn't really. And that is, we've heard a lot of comments since the commission put the referendum out for ballot, but one of the ones we've heard that is that there's different people making comments that this money is not gonna go to teachers. And for the record, if this does pass, every bit of it will go to teachers' salaries and their benefits, so I really hate people are making those comments, but for the record, that's where the money will go.
And it's classroom teachers, not administrators, not principals.
That's what the county
Classroom
commission,
teachers
county commission,
only.
so they wanted to go to everybody other than the administrators.
Correct.
That's where
Okay.
it goes.
I just have one other question. Go ahead.
That's a specific line item, right? The teacher line item, so that's.
Well, there's several line items in it. For the certified staff, you got guidance counselors, you got the librarians, you got special ed, CTE, regular ed, you got preschool teachers. So they're in multiple places
That helps clarify.
in the budget.
Okay, just one other question. The first year, I understand we'll have right around 5 million or so.
Correct.
That'll be for the raises, correct?
Correct.
And typically, each year we get a raise in the amount of sales tax that we receive. Say, for example, the second year, if we get 6 million, I know you need the 5 million to continue that raise. What's gonna happen that other million?
Growth in the sales tax in general, the last few years have been anywhere from 4 to 5%.
Okay,
So
so what happens to that other 4 or 5%?
Well,
Over and above that 5 million that you're gonna pay the?
Well,
the
every
raise?
year, we give more money out than the state gives in pay, in their performance, and their raises through our performance pay plan, so the money will go to teachers.
Okay, even in the out years?
Yeah, it just
Okay.
won't be this will be a major bump.
I know the
Anyway.
first year will be a major bump.
Right.
And after that, it'll be not as major, but it'll be
It'll just
still.
be their performance levels after that, unless we give them unless we get some.
Right, unless we get money from the county or the state.
Correct.
Okay, because that's what people have asked me, what happens to the out years or is that money still gonna go to the teacher?
Yeah, 85% of our money is in salaries.
Oh, I know that,
Right,
okay.
and most of it is in teachers. We have 1,400 some teachers now.
Right.
So that's where the money typically goes in there, but.
I think Mr. Glover, Commissioner Glover had a question.
Just, as far as the nurses and the non-teachers,
Correct.
the ones that's in the administrative assistants, all that kind of stuff, are they getting anything,
If they're eligible to move on their experience, they will get something. If they're not, then they may be topped out on their salary schedules, but if you go back and look at your budget notes over the last 4 years, we invested $3.2 million in those salaries and benefits, and we implemented that over a 4-year period at about $800,000 a year. So that has been implemented, and this will be its first year where they can move on the experience scale.
Part of the confusion on the sales tax, I believe, Nikki and everybody here is, it's common knowledge, all the sales tax increase is gonna go to classroom teacher. All that goes to education, half of that goes to the cities or the county where it's raised. So somebody raised the issue a couple of weeks ago, you're lying to us, you said all of it's going. No, all that can go to education goes there, but half of each increase goes to the city where it's collected, and we can't do anything about that. But there's some anti out there saying people lied to us. That's not a lie, that's what the law is, it's what the current sales tax is now. Half of what you collect goes to education, half goes to the collecting agency.
And I think that's what's on the ballot, right?
No, it's not on
No,
the
it's
ballot.
not on the ballot
And
like that.
somebody said, why didn't you spell it out? Can you imagine trying to put
Well,
that
it just
on
says
the ballot?
educational dollars go toward teacher salary.
Yeah, yeah.
It
but-
does not
but-
say that.
But people out here, we're saying all is going to the teacher, and we're right, all of the educational portion. But you can't put all that statute that defines that's about that long. You can't put that on the ballot. People start to read that and just say, I ain't a fool.
Right.
I agree with you, Mike, except what you said exactly should be on the ballot. All the money going to education will go to teacher salaries. It doesn't say that on the ballot. I had the same comment, because people know it all doesn't go to education, it's raised. But we say, and I've read the ballot, on the ballot, it says all goes to teacher raises. And it's kind of a little misnomer, even though it's exactly the way you say it. I mean, it's by law.
But it says on there goes to teacher raises?
It does.
All
It says the
says
half
teacher
cent-
raises.
Yeah, it says the half-cent sales tax increase will go to classroom teacher raises.
That's exactly
What's
what it
confusing
That's
says.
what it
about
says.
that?
I voted today, so.
Well,
Because it says the half-cent increase,
will go to teacher raises, which
Yeah.
means, implies that it all goes there.
right.
Right.
But it doesn't all go there, as you know, just explained. If we had just said all education dollars from this would go to teacher raises, that would have been much clearer in my mind. And I think,
Mr. John, it went on the ballot the way y'all packed it here.
oh, I don't doubt,
Not
I
arguing
don't
with my
doubt.
client. That's
I'm not
that's what y'all
arguing with
packed.
that, but that's the comments I'm getting. Is that not right?
No, you're right, and I think we probably either should have been more clear, or when the ballot was interpreted through, because it went through the Secretary of State, I think, right? Is that who finalized the language?
What we did was, Mr. Hall, County Mayor, Aaron Maynard, myself met, and we drafted some language.
Right.
The people down there didn't like it. And Philip Warren told us that any resolution that was less than 300 words could be placed on the ballot word for word, and that's what happened. So
Okay,
what came out of here was put on.
that helps explain it, but
It
what you
won't- It
said,
won't to the people out there. no.
right, but what you said helps clarify that
Yeah.
per state law, half of the local option sales tax goes to education.
Mhm.
That half will be designated, that half of the increase will be designated to teacher raises.
Mhm.
The other half goes to the city in which you made your purchase,
That's right.
and that's state statute.
That's, yep.
So,
Mr. Raleigh had a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Mickey, quick question here about the percentage of teachers we are losing to different counties because we're not paying them as much. Do you have a percentage? How many people are we losing? And also another question after you finish that is, do you think that raise will help us to hold on to the teachers that are leaving us?
I'm gonna answer your second one first. It is
Okay.
our hope that it will, but ever since I've been here, we've always had a rotation of teachers. They leave for different reasons, whether they're going out to take care of their parents, or a spouse gets a job and they move, or something like that. So we have a series of people that leave.
No, yeah, about
So
salary-wise.
what I'll do is I'll get with Dr. Wright and we'll put that in the report for you all this month.
Sure.
From our HR department, but they're not all going to other counties for other jobs. So we have people from other counties coming to us for jobs. But so there's a rotation of people that is normal and consistent in our business. That we hope this will hold them here longer. But today's society is so mobile, it's hard to do that. There's not a magic bullet on that, just like it's not for having any position other than a teacher in our district. We have staffing issues all across the district, so, but it will help in a long way, and it's going to help improve our rankings when we pass it. But everybody has to understand, everybody else will be doing budgets after this passes, so if they see this passes, the other counties may say, we're not gonna let them outpace us, so they may raise their revenues. So everybody just has to be aware of that.
But are we losing any teachers from our county to other counties, like Williamson County or Rutherford County, because they're paying them more than?
It could be pay, it could be other reasons, but yes.
But I mean, there could be other reasons,
Right.
but is pay one of them?
I'd say that's probably one factor.
Okay, I need to know that, just so this money might help us keep
That
seasoned
is our
teachers
hope.
stay with us here instead of going somewhere else.
That is our hope.
I mean, but no, that's exactly what, yeah,
Yes, sir.
thank you so much for answering.
You're welcome.
That was part of one of my questions too, and you said you could get us like a count or percentage on how many,
Yeah, I'll
in
get
those
a-
3 years, how
we'll-
many
we'll
came in
bring-
from other counties and how many went out?
Well, we'll give you a report we gave to the board that answers some of those questions, Mr. Ollie asked, but it's,
And another thing to remember too, the 10th district gets a percentage.
they do.
And a lot of people do not understand that we have, it's amazing to me how many people do not understand we have 2 districts in this county.
Yeah, they'll get their percentage on the ADA, I think it's
17.something.
It's about 16.3 now, but they will get their percentage as well, yes.
Are there any further questions? All right.
Make a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Thank you.
Second,
You're welcome.
to adjourn, he's adjourned.
second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All that want to stay?
You're on your own.